The thing was to do an elevator pitch for the movie, but then I was told I could deflect it to an actor.
I'm terrible at pitches.
So
You should do it. No, I'm like, don't ask me to pitch anything. You do it.
Yeah, well, for the 2 years leading up to it, I just said it's a movie about two girl punk bands, and then when people read it, they were like, "That's not what this movie is about. That's like a fraction of what the movie is about." But then I said, "Okay, it's about identity," and they said, "That's not a good pitch either."
I was like, "Yeah, sounds good. I'd watch that."
Yeah, it's about a band fronted by Lizzie that Aggie and Gail are in, and then they meet a band that Cara's in, and Amber is a friend turned rival, and the movie is like a 5-act tragedy about a couple girl punk bands.
With this movie, we sort of, with Queen of Earth, we thought we were going to make a movie that everybody wasn't going to like, and then people liked it. And then with this movie, we're like, well, let's go even further and try to actually really make a movie that pushes buttons and goes farther than anything we've ever done.
I think what's extraordinary about the script and about the film is that, like, there's 5 scenes in the movie, and every scene was both extraordinarily fun, scary, and really sad. But it's a testament to, like, what Alex was trying to achieve, which is, like, it's very complex.
He gave us so much freedom in terms of what we thought our characters were and the challenges that all of us had separately as those characters. I mean, it really felt different every take. We all played off each other, I think, so well, and were all very sensitive to what, we did in each take. I'd say, one of them, like, I bumped into the camera and it split my lip open, and we continued to go, and it all became part of that shot. But it felt so raw, and I think it really captured, the elements of, that time and what kind of, women in those kind of bands were going through.
To read a script that is on edge, which is scary, which is, when you read it, you're like, how is this going to be pulled off? Like, you just want to jump in, and then having all these elements of something that you have a lot of affinity for, which I do, this kind of music like L7, the Slits, all these punk bands, and taking inspiration from all of that. It's just a really cool genre to jump in. And you don't see it from a woman's perspective either. It's, all these films are, like Control, all these kind of movies, usually male-driven, so it was kind of cool to just actually be rapscallions and be misbehaving and all together. Alex was like, it's like wrangling kittens on set. We were just all like having such a good time as well.
The other thing that was kind of, I think, important to me and to us to do was to show that it's not like, she doesn't go to rehab for a month or 3 months and then is fine and this perfect human being who has it all together all of a sudden and is the perfect wife and mother. She still struggles and still has problems. It's a really long, hard road, and it's a real journey. And so we wanted to be as accurate and truthful about that as possible as well.